These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Frank 26. It says the ATM machines are like piñatas. They're ready to burst wide open and give everybody their sweet blessings, no doubt. Moving on to Sandy Ingram, says the 4 factors that have or can affect the Iraqi dinar currency. The first is the 24 budget presents a significant issue for Iraq. The World Bank's assessment that Iraq needs an oil price of $90 a barrel to meet budget requirements is a stark contrast to the current oil price of around $80. This ongoing issue boils down to how the World Bank reviews financial data, how Iraq views the same data. The second factor, until 2014, Iraq almost always created jobs for college graduates. In the eyes of Iraq, a government career is part of the benefits of being an oil-rich country. One reason the budget is so large is that Iraq is budgeting for over 700,000 new government jobs. Sandy Ingram goes on to say the third factor there are 2 exchange rates in Iraq. The official rate is around $13.10 to $1. The market rate fluctuates higher, around $14.50 to $1, and cause issues, even protests. The market rate is the rate at which people live day to day. Because Iran and Syria need and want U.S. dollars, the U.S. Federal Reserve has encouraged Iraq to rely more on the Iraqi dinar than the U.S. dollar. This effort keeps Iraq out of trouble with the U.S. Federal Reserve and the Department of Treasury. The issue of the 2 exchange rate is expected to be resolved over time. As of January 1st, 2024, all transactions are mandated to be conducted in Iraqi dinars, and the gap between the official exchange rate and the market value is anticipated to decrease, offering a sense of stability. Sandy Ingram finishes off with, this is the most concerning issue that is brewing. All oil revenue paid to OPEC is in U.S. dollars. Iraq's oil revenue is received by the U.S. Federal Reserve first and then allocated to Iraq. The fact there are backroom talks over the position of OPEC going forward leaves us concerned for Iraq's financial safety, especially if the country wants to receive oil revenues in the dinar currency. However, this would be one of the best steps to strengthen Iraq's currency. OPEC's power is being strengthened from within, and this could lead to an uncomfortable situation for Iraq. Susie has a WTO article, Formal Working Party Meetings, 2014, July 18, 2024. Thursday, July 18th, so I was reading that, 10 o'clock, Working Party on the accession of Iraq. This is good news for Iraq on their accession to the WTO. Hopefully they will have shown us by that time a new rate for the dinar. While international trade and economics are the important criteria for membership, having an international tradable currency is not a cast-in-stone issue, but I certainly would think Iraq would want that for credibility purposes, if nothing else. Guru Walking Sticks, Iraqi bank friend Aki update. Aki says, it's about time. Walking Sticks says what he's telling us is it's about time to release the budget and the new exchange rate with the lower notes. That's what he meant. All right, lastly, Frank 26, the only reason we didn't have a new exchange rate, new lower notes, is because of the terrorism that was coming from Iran. Not anymore. You see more clamping down, more arrests, more money being returned.